Some boy or mama a fake doctor near Pamon. 3.8 million Ghana cedi be a co-ambulance service. Or year day. Me, I'm helping John Mahama. So bet me a boon in mind.
Let him know.
I'm not interested in so buying the field.
I want Ghana TV. President John Dramani Mahama asake Dr. Nuhu Zakaria, our Chief Executive Officer, National Ambulance Service. And they are 9th July, and the Betuja say wasake no. The reason ya or the sake no dear obia enim. Nanso so 2 days ago, and the Betuja say Ghana Tertiary Education Commission GTEC for the Betuja say Professor Papa Diatono Hoso, my friend Professor Nuhu Zakaria, even friend Dr. Zakaria. Only is our professor infinity. So if you say or mayor professor said the GTEC is structural other MPs ni ministers they catch almost a doctor and professor no mu yi omudin free so no sa no mo etroma Dr. Nuhu Zakaria na no na bi mo edwene say no nti na President John Dramani Mahama na free ni position ho ana say 3 weeks ago Okatakyie Afrifa ebe expose you with audios any sika bia wodidi a free former president Kufuor time eba nanso NDC ni a okoye campaign na Okatakyie Afrifa de no yenti ni nyina
American Susudua say ambulance service and then you be ready article 94.3 clause B
precise
na ya share the eligibility criteria for wanting to become a member of parliament what does the constitution says and then nipa no ye
indicate
you can yanko ambulance service adumre American say my friend ambulance service penifo omo ho wasem mu nyina na enkomo bia koso ye bebo audio bia mo ati enipa a wo betie ne no ye be kire wade what you say by 2016 na ambulance aka Ghana nyina ye 54 ehim for ne scanify ye betie audio bi na audio ni ye beto aso later
exactly
she dey make you audio ni ye betie na ye wia ye besa tie audio no dia aka no by we Professor Ahmed Nuhu Zakaria wono watna ambulance service for 16 solid years 19 solid years as CEO of ambulance service President Kufuor na appointed no ye beba be dis ankomo no from 2006 and watna sia ya ambulance service CEO abesi ne ni ye behwe de ntia ye ntimi mpamo no wo ye de ai President Kufuor ba ye no and wo ye senko wo ye ne ade na ono no ni bota de ban so ye per all inclusive governance Tubakaya, what the Malamisa mo, and Dr. Papa Kosi Ndumo, Freddie Blame, woman, you know what you want to do, Mamma, no many people for. Why you know, ambassador at large, Dr. Edward Nasigri, Mahama, woman, ambassador, it's women, you know, NDC for. Now, President Kufuor, no appointing as ambulance service. Kofi, what now? From 2006, Professor Mel Sabay, and I didn't swear NDC. One day, ye pame no say, and ye di trance. Na ye na Kufuor do no nso ba ye ne ade. Afa do no e kan na yi no ne ayi na. Kufuor do nso toda ye bon no wo ma ne tena ho. Ye betie nkomo. And there na akoso. Allegedly no. And I say this because audio no ma fresh abrantie ye ogina ho. Abrantie ye ogina ho ye panipa wo eye ambulance service di. Na nkomo bi akoso. Ye betie na ya ba be chire mu at the right time. And ye bedi nkomo wo ye wie no. Iyoku National Security, BNI, CID, Police CID. We are going to provide you with a bank account details. Monshas Yangoyen at the end of ambulance service. 3.8 million Ghana cedi be a co-ambulance service. Omodi year day. 2016 time papa we na adwene say wo call a year campaign no wo call campaign wo call year NDC parliamentary candidate for Bole Bamboy e wa abra na wo chiase as ambulance service CEO okoko lusu baye esa be fa na konwa e wa abra constitution ne ka clearly is against it e be hwedi nyina na oko 2016 no e de ne see sika bi free baby e kodi ni ho wo de call year campaign when your questions say ne do me fo ni busa na ye bo audio ni wi afa ne mu amati na ya shase na ya back Monday ya ne be board the finality of the audio precisely kofi komo ho ya di kaka kire mo be bia corruption wo bia ya ni she be bia ya ni she ho with evidence na ya ka kire mo ya de ya hwehwere so mampani John Mahama bebu amamu pa
Sapebebe
no bebu amamu pa esi ya bua no unravel all the corruption related matters and the manual the Professor Ahmed Nuhu Zakaria and the yenim komo mira wada Roma wu ya appoint 2006 under President Kufuor me no ka se wo yenkoso hinema rara na President Kufuor appointed no and what's na sia bedru sabri fast forward and why na dwene say 2016 obekwa akorane for a member of parliament on the ticket of NDC na go fi yanko article 94 3C 3B na zoom in ema manfo na hwe I catch am say we are create a nation of laws we are creation of law so I have to let you know the position of the law what the other people are doing and why it offends the law it yanko article 94
let them know
clause 3
let them know
B then if I go 94 first one answer no Fabeko 94 first one and San Waba. Now we read the first line here. So we read 94:3 I will say a person shall not be eligible article 94:3 a person shall not be eligible to be a member of parliament if he afe yanko B or say you shall not be eligible to be a member of parliament. And there has been so many cases, Supreme Court no one ruling on it. Says service any idea MPP versus NDC 2000. Any idea no Supreme Court no ruling on it. Say you cannot be qualified to contest as a member of parliament if A B no say if that person is a member of the police service. Prison service, the armed forces, the judicial service, the legal service, and the civil service, for which National Ambulance Service is a civil service. It is obit so as CEO of a National Ambulance Service. Now what mean yakukudro as a costande as member of parliament Emma the NDC in Bole Bamboy and then what me sanya kukudro Eba back taking the position as the CEO of a National Ambulance Service. Question Yebusa Article 94 he speaks clearly against it. So we are civil servant you cannot qualify. As to how even the EC Electoral Commission look say woman shema papa we professor Nuhu etimi qualify because they were supposed to disqualify him per article 94 they ought to have disqualified him but for some reason he was able to beat his way through still he was in the service he was still a member of the public service. The civil service, I mean. So Article 94 clearly speaks against it. Now, Kofi Okoba, Yanka Unu says, Papa, and then in leadership, and Edu 2016. Ya call 2017 baka ya kufa pension. Na ambulance haka Ghana nyina 54. Na sikare fahin media minim ye beti audio bi na sa audio no enipa bi a friend Mohammed Mashid dodo no afra ne no special operations unit commander at the head office and yes one no obi di nkomo na ono ne the right hand man of this man na ye bedi wono ne ade no na ma frɛ no ene 3 times wamfa me ya wa so nim sɛ audio no wo me ho me ya wa so sɛ Professor Ahmed Nuhu Zakaria nim sɛ audio no wo me ho but reach out me nya wo mo the media I text no ambesua no mo na mo ka media minim no mo se wo nya obi ho asɛm a man opportunity na make us my friend no eti ne betie audio no eni anyesɛm na call so 3.8 million bi buy ekodi he hwa mo na chei na hwa na nya ahwan sa no mo ka eti iyoku CID yamamu information one shas yanko National Ambulance Service we will provide you with bank account details
precisely
Obi CEO way under the leadership ana ambulance ekufu ado kotoba ye yes say ne the ambulance ne fa body ne banche check body ne banche BP e wa ambulance Obi che ne me am helping John Mahama so bet me abu ne mai
let him know
I'm not interested in so na ban ne be fail so I have to help him team to unravel the corruption in our nation. Eti papa yi enya nwanwa so wotena ase na ambulance service President Akufo-Addo akofa ambulance 375 for say ya fire. One do say ye de betwe body na manche and nobody got punished.
Precisely.
We asemo omo yentafo samum ono ambulance man no na second audio no e be born Monday no omo yeso sa audio no kura no what this ambulance sika high dan ma ni nuanom ne na de nya and some mo obi ye be boni nyina adwuma no aye no me say service to God and country me sra mu madama anya jo mama me mu e be feli so president mama me bua wo CID me bua wo yeko me bua wo se papa no you are ye ni ade obi eti the ambulance service na fa body ne banchi ya punish obia papa na resign yes na mo be kaya before say your mama John number 1 be free so say ekoto ambulance bia na say the try ni ade ambulance saga no de japa ani ato force ho ba mu na papa leadership wa eti ni ma be bra happen estola papa ni team do team obojantim onko ba bia o na fi audio no tie mu a na ye ne ade say branche no on voice wo audio no so wo kire mu say say wo no kura na tu no ma papa no ma ne mu ye de enya me na make ye tie audio ni wi a ni a hand no over to the CID na CID no ahwehwem no ma koye o mu hwehwem nya sa hey Obitia ni o ya bua ma memo no agina anya sa kwa mafo sramu a anya sa samo se no me maka Nicolo Makaveni na mani wo ba bia medical I say some bua wo ma ayi fake doctor me pamo na me sa bua mo se ambulance service in bibi koso ho na we no ambulance for no frefre me personnel se no katachie kabi maye asembesi na uniform ye show mu a new uniform bi na ho asem ho ni abusa question wo mutimi koje invoice free wo bi o supply uniform ho na owia na oni ni nuan create ayi dia ni ade ye de momo tua ni panika say bia oni pan de ba 1 cedi na woni ayi procurement officer na procurement officer no ni din de Alhaji Sanunu Alhaji Sanunu wada uruma ye beba ho abebusa questions e na ekoso ambulance service ho sikadi ekoso mu yibi na obi di invoice ba mu ama create companies ya mo ji invoice ni we na mo hwe a na mo tua no enipa no supply we na mo tua no momu sa na mo ya na mo wi a mo ankasa mo yene se ya for the interest of the public. The public must know. Gobi, one more creative company. Our money contract here. You bet you audio. Now audio we are the Pamucho Madama. CID, Yoko, BNI, Japa, when here, Coco Wajuma. Gobi, it's no much as we are in this in the wo hamam fo no adwene wo bi o perceive say wo MPP ni bia no na hopa na pawu na de na ye ma wo muka say Akufo-Addo kura nyine ono so saja bomuchichie wo ka say mu wonte na otena ho a na ya no ayi ora yi ba ye enkrofo akunchire nioma akoma okugye to abla kwane ni ora asem se papa no ti oyi ambulance service wo ye nioma ye so okugye to so we na na eboa ye we na wo mo kan se okugye to ye se we na eboa ye e CID ye board you ni wi a audio no first batch ye bebo second one Monday you bebo and where a deep analytical conversation akoso hey esem wom papa bi Obi enti papa yi ana wo hia obi se ebia ambulance service ye uniform no ye pefoforo enti moma ye foforo na nipa no so ama quotation se ni what the quotation ne ba yes san audio ne ka se otimi ka se quotation no kura wo no je mobile money nie na emom no ye de ye nkrofo a company e bakwa akotu akoma ba etua it was J invoice e bu 240 Ghana for one a year uniform o wi akura no a ya se wo mo ya o mo so so ambulance service no national ambulance service no de woni sika obetua ma personnel no enti omo wo ba ko bi e friend MTAG emergency technicians association of Ghana enti MTAG no ana abaye conduit between ambulance service and personnel na omo de omo sika ato uniform no ne de bia to so ato ama personnel ne nyina ebetio audio nim enti BNI CID national security ye mamo information monko ambulance service. So this is one of the invoices. Kofi dani bie na manfo ne hwe. Enti ye freeway Maham's Ventures. Maham's Ventures. Na ono supply ambulance can say uniform. Enti uniform green na mo hunu Mohammed Mashid say no. When a supply na initially no or supply no mo so won fa be 10 bimra. Enti no invoice ni. Eno kwa no mo gi invoice no 23,600 no. Omo amfa ade no na yes ni ade. An wo mo call ye ekotua ne mobile money ne cash, physical cash. Say omo wie no omo de akwakogi ni ayi kaka. On de michiri. Ambulance service o. Na ono ye no so ni oni bi. Eti EMT o say MTAG no. MTAG ne mra meto. Wo mo to first one wie ya. Ana wo mo supply about 1,000. Omo supply wie no and yes personnel se na mo pebie no mo mra ma twetwe sika eti ye be ma bank account details CID mo konko hwem mo investigation nyina ye be boa be ma mo bank account details wo ma personnel se ni bi twa sika gu mo na 2 years ni from 2022 be sin personnel se no wo sika fabu ya gigi sika na gu mo enso ye wo mo hunu uniform CID ye kire mo dwuma BNI yoko mufuma ni nkyere national ambulance service mesi ye be montie audio no obi na 1.36 million bi eno ye be hwe ade no no mo so o mo fama no na adidija ba mu ani bra baba o mo gi me invoice na mo yesa ne invoice no enie na mo sa mo hwe ho keke na mo wia na mo de mo company akofa dia ene ani bra baba
more fire
But you go for bet your audio. Audio yes Mohammed Mashid. Our special operations. Unit of the year Friday and say head office. One on the wall one chain right. So we share the idea. Mohammed Mashid now on the papa worry feedback. Professor Ahmed Nuhu Zakaria one in the worry feedback. Dabio sa na wotie audio no na wo yese wone papa no kura ne ade no wo dia nsam ni nyame me jimi kan nyina e kwa mafo nsam wo mo
fire
na ye be kwa kotie audio no
Okotoka mehwa yarefo
o se ada yi
Okotoka mehwa yarefo ni omo yi
ni oncheni abam 3.8 million be release you doing election see afa muama election ade no owura no hu Professor Ahmed Nuhu Zakaria adaruma efa he no yesra accountability uba account to the people why we no ye tie audio ni wi a uba account to the people so Danny young waste much time. Mo betie audio. Phone conversation between supposedly Abranchi Mohammed Mashid dodo na friend na oye papa no right hand man and yes one will be dim komo na be pi ha you say no yimi ade yi Sana Moka for the records.
Let me tell you something that I know that you don't think.
Danny Tobo. So first part here mubeti. Some catch them say 2016. Ye real election no. Papa you election. Oko stande. Professor Ahmed Nuhu Zakaria ko stande wo bole bamboy. E di enti na na aka ambulance 54 pe no kura ne bebre break it down. One time asudi audio no beka bibi na CID BNI Yoko monkonko hwem audio no na eka monkonko ye madwuma na monfa fax and mamfo yenti audio no allegedly in fact when I said I mean voice detector I detected the voice my friend 2 times one fa eti Mohammed Mashid yentie mo amonim nso de munim no mo amonim the voice nso nim the voice na de entie ameye ne se so o mo hwehwa so o mo de technicalities match me am lawyer ni ameba yentie Danny starting
and let me tell you something that I know that you don't think anybody knows. And I told one God went to file for the primaries. He was using office money. When he lost and came back and MPP won, you people were doing everything. By then, Mr. Simo was in charge of procurement. You people used this. And I told them what they did to cover up from debt. For him not to be arrested. Sir, suppliers, at that time, if they had known you, they would have made you bring uniform. Yes. You bring uniform, they will do the right.
Danny, hold on. Come on, ye di no mama so emrem. Gobi. Mumbia masumo gobi. Or Kasembi. Or say when he was going for the 2016 election. Oko standi as MP no. They gave him ambulance money.
More fire.
Na obekire sika no. Ye na ese ye de ye. Tienio. What do you mean no? Na wo kire say. Sika no ye de ma Professor Nuhu Zakaria no. Sa sika no kura no. It was meant for the repairs of ambulance vehicles.
More fire.
Eti ade a omoye ye ne say what do you know according to you no. Ade a omoye ye ne say. And ye say ambulance service auditors eba. No ma sheda frefre suppliers. Say monfa spare parts mra. Near the spare parts abegu. Ye wie pe. Ye so spare parts no monfa nko auditor no ko monfa nko ne am bibi kakra. Audio ni mu. Ebeti ni nyina.
More fire.
Na Monday dia no yembe show. Obi. Monday dia yembe show. Eti ye yentie Mohammed Majid ye say friend baba. Dodo no friend baba. Omo munim ne voice ndi. Omo so ye ono a. Na me de me voice detector. Eti Danny Saboni enti.
Yes, you bring uniform, they will do the right check and they will call you to come and collect the uniforms back. And that's what they did. They will bring, suppliers will bring spare parts. That time, our name was just on radio stations everywhere that we don't have ambulances. It was those money, the money for the parts which he used to do his campaign. So we put spare parts with the ambulances. When they secretly covered it up. They will make the supplier bring spare parts. The auditors will come and check. When they go, the auditors will check and approve things. When they go, they will call the supplier to come and start it. Yes. And I was in that and I was seeing all those things. And I told him that he was shocked. I said, you didn't know I know about it. I said, I knew all those things.
Okay, so Danny, hold on, pause never back. Danny, follow. So mobetia, audio ni muno. Osi sika ye ka se onfanya ambulance service wajuma. And when they call election, na auditor seba no. And omo fresh suppliers. Edi mirika de ba ye. Se omra na omfa meguo. Na auditors be we no omo kwa no masa fresh suppliers se me fa de ne nko.
More fire.
Where Mohammed Majid na ka. Baba. Sasa na baba ye friend nyasa. Me asini nua nso kura wo police service mu. What say? Ambulance no. Wo ma che omo huguo.
Omo kum. Oncheni. Yeah.
Obi.
Oh hene.
Ai mamfo no. Obi. Ye be boa ma memu na koso. Afi yen koso ntie. Wa wie time a na eyeda na omo anche no. Time wa aban sesan no eyeda na omo anche no yentie audio no yentie.
Yes, I remember. Yes. So I thought he would have even said that we pay those who perform the election duties and use the remaining money to buy uniform and distribute for everybody. No, they hold this is 1.5 million down out of the whole the 3.8. They hold 1.5 million down, and then I asked me to request the rest. I wrote memo to request the rest of the money. And they shop, you know the amount they gave me out of the 3.8 million.
Okay, so Danny, pause it. Never back. Where another issue. So during election, supposedly a buying issue a 3.8 million at the ambulance service. Say ambulance service and find your operations. Okay, and according to the audio, ambulance service 3.8. You know, one more 1.5 million to what's it? What the annual not say chairman so more for 1.5 million to. Now or no Mohammed Mashid no, and yes who was say Yamano 20,000 per out of 3.8 million. Eti national security BNI yeah draw my attention
Precisely.
national security BNI we are drawing your attention
Exactly. So
maybe cause ambulance service
precisely.
Eti 3.8 million ye issue ye no yen konko tie ekwan ya omo fa so eche no dani sanfam ko back ne bra back
After I knew all those things. And no,
Hello.
yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes. So I thought he would have even said that we pay those who perform the election duties and use the remaining money to buy uniform and distribute for everybody. No, they hold this is 1.5 million down out of the 3.8. They hold 1.5 million down, and then I asked me to request the rest. I wrote memo to request the rest of the money. And they shop, you know the amount they gave me out of the 3.8 million?
No.
So 20,000.
You that did everything.
I'm telling you, 20,000. 20,000 things. The 1.5 is only.
Dani pause mami na just audio no actually mu 3.8 million Ghana cedi na buy na onu do nya 20,000 Ghana cedi pe won chani bi bam ye chadi ani man 20,000 ne man so ofanye den edi di jabem national security BNI we are going to provide you with even baby omogije personnel sinisika kogu ye no ye be provide them with a bank account wa mo be kwa hwehwem ye mo adwuma na ye mre mo nkonko hwehwem what ai govi eti edi di January day 20,000 out of 3.8 million I buy you know yanko suntie
Who knows what they are going to do with it? 1.5 million. Now, and meanwhile, the amount they charge request for it to be used to pay every year, he was paid 50,000, accountant 40,000, my immediate boss after operations 40,000.
Dani kuachika kre binabra. Eti gobi audio no chere said ye si chase kan we 40,000 we 50,000 national security BNI President John Dramani Mahama respectfully said there is something going on at a national ambulance service may draw our attention Mohammed Mashid audio yes ye ne mo amunim nim no na nioma bi koso eti me bo akere mo mumra national ambulance service na second audio no kwa the airtime gobi and ye be yan wadwuma mande first audio yi eye kwan yom fa so a supposedly wo mo de sika ye de be ambulance ho adwuma 2016 papa de koye ne campaign tienio o wie ye na last election year ye release 3.8 million e de ama ambulance service audio ne say sa sika no wono de wonya 20,000 pe na bi nya 50 e bi nya 40 e bi nya say ye nkonko tie se do mo chi sika no
8 million. So 20,000.
You that did everything.
I'm telling you, 20,000. 20,000 things. The 1.5 is only him and accountant who knows what they are going to do with it. 1.5 million. Now, meanwhile, the amount they charge request for it to be used to pay every year, he was paid 50,000, accountant 40,000, my immediate boss after operations 40,000, and they gave me 20,000. I'm telling you. I thought it for nothing at all. They will give you like 100,000.
For all that you did.
Yes, 20,000. He went on leave when he came on this Monday. Was it Monday? After Friday, no. I entered his office to welcome him back from leave. And then he was also thanking me for the hard work I have done in the history of ambulance. They have never gotten such amount of money before. So I should keep it up. A whole lot of stories.
I'm going to bring again.
If you really appreciate what I did, you would have shown me that you really appreciate that. You gave me 20,000. Yes, sir. So in fact, the way we wanted it to go, no, it's not moving like that. And he also realized it, and that's why he don't want us to get certain positions or get certain levels. Because he knows that at least if some of us are able to get to some level that we have authority, we will change the service. And once we are going to change it, no, definitely we might not even say it, but it will be obvious. People will see. And he feels that you are taking his glory. But what all that we are doing is just to support your administration for it to look better, to succeed. And I told him in the meeting, the committee, I told him that, look, I suggest that we, the badge ones, we started the service and we sacrificed everything of us to make the service what it is. I suggest, if not award prize to some of our people, but recognition to us. As if I poured petrol into fire. The man insulted me in the meeting. I tell you, it wasn't easy. He gave to me and even said our badge is the most useless badge so far among all the badges. Sir, what I guess, sir, I came home, I couldn't stand it, and I sent him message. And I thank him for making us know we are the useless, but I am not happy. If I said something or if he's not happy with me, he should deal with me. But he shouldn't involve my innocent colleague because I'm the one who made that suggestion. They are not here to know. So sir, I sent message and I told him I'm really not happy for the way he insulted me. However, he's my father. If he cannot discipline me, who can discipline me? But I wasn't happy. I want to express my displeasure about that to him. And then he should deal with me. If he has problem with me, he should deal with me as an individual and not to involve my innocent colleagues. Then he WhatsApp me back for that, but in fact me.
Okay, so Danny, you know, so Safena will join here. Where a conversation between supposedly Mohammed Mashid and or ambulance service special operations inspector and as a director. One will be dinkomo. Na watching the Ekoso ambulance service, and we are saying that we are going to help John Dramani Mahama Memu. It's John Dramani Mahama, Yoko, BNI. A lot of things are going on at the ambulance service. And way a bomochichi of French say Bekasebo or Denchamo, and what's me in a change. So I am entreating. Menoka say. Wamuji personnel and Mamoto Amocho on social media. So when I go say you boss na no mko pe NDC for say munko guase o and no say ya na ayi and sansa dali the start here say ya e better form heat beba fire Gobi, we heat beba adebechena heat na and we call on the appropriate agencies to start the investigations now. Iyoko should start their investigations now into the activities of National Ambulance Service. Sika yedema womo no 3.8 million yedema omo during elections. Omo de yedai. Omo chene say. Omo mna mechere. Professor Nuhu Zakaria. Na yebebo audio is about 1 hour long. Okay? Don't worry your head. There is so much in the audio. And in our top for more. Your people who understand how our money is being used for.
More fire.
And what the single room. Oba ko hwe na se fin the court ne shirt o the Facebook na what me ya kire se ya wia o musika no nkwasiafo omo fra me nkwasiafo ne na wonya kwasiaga se bi mpraduasa ya wia o sika wo bi ka cho se ya wia o sika de wo ka kire no ani abre no wadwe ne no kote wu ne se
wo fom and
General, decided here. Now, when I shall say, the one on the phone, no phone, while I should just go on
let down
the professor no, you busa question 3.8 million. A bedio ho, more the year day, much according to the audio. You busa question. Say, I don't know contested or NDC. Take it so. That's still our CEO of National Ambulance Service, which is an affront to the Constitution.
Precisely.
More fire.
And beyond the Constitution, public service a code of conduct. It even speaks against that kind of behavior.
More fire.
We are calling on President John Dramani Mahama. We are finished Janaba. first of all, sɛ papa na timi ayi nanim akɔ stande as a member of parliament there, he does not fit to lead a public service and civil service. And for that reason, we entreat John Dramani Mahama to build the confidence and the trust in the service. This man must go. President Mahama, papa esa mu yini free ho. 19 years in the service as the CEO. The man must go. Now mo shasi any investigations into the activities that goes on there. CEO at one place for 19 years.
Let him know. He speaks something. Fire.
Yes, I did. I just said, one one Ediana. Ye cha one one eche. One more. Yes, I did. President Mama. So also pe corruption. Any a whistleblower, my blow mouth with evidence. Any other. What blow whistle? When the better one of the diablo. Immediately, President Mama must sack this man.
Exactly. So,
on grounds of so contested he must be sacked. And investigations must be institutionalized right here and here into the activities of a year. Now, procurement officer, your friend Alaji Sanunu, so Kwajinko for invoice. Is it true? So no for my creative companies. I'm one contract Mamu. Number Cheskana Mamu. Is it true? Investigations, Auditor General. Investigations must go on. You questions. That is what for the records is for. Not any other thing. Not Kwasiani Abua. Na yet now, you remember next audio and the next audio on Monday. Audio near the on Monday. Yeah, we can only provide evidence to the appropriate authorities. If they decide not to act, we will let the people know. Some man for now acting. Attorney General so interested. We are Yoko so interested. CID so interested. And so we better a year won't many. Yeah, who say a animal kingdom. 4 legs good, 2 legs bad. It's a national ambulance service. Professor Nuhu Zakaria. Diana Koso. Obi, we have been your catching MPP before. When you know service in move, and the can go for the boon we are going to show. What can't want it?
Abusua adwumapa on demand service for na say adwumapa on demand for say o pese wo di dwuma bia nkankanga fo am obrochire a obehia nipa didi so ya tilers anasa building constructors fashion designers chese auto mechanic bia o pese wo di say adwuma bia ma no obekọ ye app no so na wa download adwumapa on demand service anya sa so obekọ www.adwumapa-on-demand-service eno so obekọ ko hu adwuma di edi nyina ni trimopo nyina no se ye boawo ema wo kwakofo obi ana wodi dwuma bi a nipa a wo kwakofa no esansa wonim na kira kwan bia nti no to bi kura nipa na gisika wie open here na hu no adwumapa on demand for aba ama sa ha nyina afiri ho esansa obi bia ya de be ma so woni dwuma bia ma no ya ye background checks ehun se sa nipa yi onim ne wo ye enye kwanche trefa ni bia wonim de wo ye ene ye fa no edna ma wo na ni December ko omu no se onipa bia de be ma wo a odi be di dwuma bia no sabe background no sem anase si ebu afa so pa dia enya de besi na wan so say nim say sabe ko soja mumpo a ye wo military police ono so soja ni ochi soja ni eno me kire mu say eye adwumapa on demand for no ye san so supervisors a abre nyina no omko rounds check say adwuma na nipa no de bedan ye no sa pepepe ene ye no na say adwumapa on demand de omama adwuma no aye simple se bibi ni ena onte ase ampacho no wafa numbers no aye gusuo no no wafre